Hey Aries, EverlongMystic here. So today we're going to get you a message using a new spread that I came up with for this series called Bits of You. And we're going to use two different tarot decks. And I'll kind of tell you what all the placements mean. Alright, so we're going to look at a struggle, something you're capable of achieving, a way or how you isolate yourself, something lost or perceived as lost. Then I'm going to use a different deck. Whoa, who's flipping? Four of Cups. Okay, we're just going to keep that off on the side. Keep that off on this side. That might be important later. Alright, for Aries. Okay, so here we're going to look at what this struggle teaches you. And then we're going to look at what you tell yourself about what you're capable of. And then we'll see if this isolation is a benefit or a drawback. And then finding what is lost. Okay. I'm just going to stick that right here. Just in case this is needed. I don't know. Normally I've been just shoving them back in, but that seemed very clear it wanted to come out. So, Aries. Struggle. Wow, so we have the Lord of Swords as your struggle. It's funny because I think this card came out for someone else and there was too much going on in the card and I had to get another card for clarification. So that's probably what this is about here. You know, it kind of feels like it kind of reminds me of like trying to be like this super intellectual, trying to come across as just the wisest, most whatever person there is, or it's like trying too hard to come across as the master of wisdom or something like that, and then having it kind of blow up in your face, or trying to do this but realizing the effects, like how it's going to affect others, when really there's another way. Somehow it seems complicated. Like whatever this struggle is for you, Aries, it's complicated. I'm not saying you're trying to be a smarty pants or whatever, but there's something that you're trying to do here, and it's sensitive or complicated. Like it's when I say sensitive, I don't mean emotionally sensitive. I mean it's tricky. Like there's a lot of factors involved, and it's requiring a lot of your brain power here. And it's like it's draining you, because the Four of Cups can be a very draining card as well. Okay. And I want to say some of you might be feeling like you just want to give up on whatever this is, but I don't know that giving up is the answer, because you've got, of course, this Spirit Cup, and like, hello, you know what I mean? So this here is what this struggle teaches you. What does this struggle teach you? How to be grounded. That makes sense. So we have Queen of Pentacles here, and she's super grounded. She's like, yeah, tangible. It's real. I got a hold of it. this is kind of like out in outer space, right? This is all in your head. So it teaches you to make a more grounded approach to problem solving. Well, that's super helpful. I mean, that's something everyone needs to learn, right? So here, something that you're capable of achieving. Oh, interesting. This is a frequent flyer card. So one of the signs just got this in the lost space, but this has also come up in the isolation space, but you're getting it in the achievement space. That is so different, Aries. That's very different. And see, the Seven of Wands, of course, is that card of defense. Like, I'm kind of seeing this as before for for other signs, I've been seeing this as some kind of like haunted house of memories that, you know what I mean? But for you, this is your freaking castle. This is your castle, Aries. And it's like you even have like a moat. It's like you've drained the moat. It's almost like it's been protected by this moat. And it's like you don't need the moat anymore. And you're finally letting the grass grow through, through the bottom. It's time. It's like the winds of change are coming through. So there's like a freshness. It's like new growth. New growth is possible. You are completely capable of achieving new growth here. The defenses are no longer needed. It's like whatever you did, whatever you defended or whatever you were protecting is secure now. It's like you're able to achieve security. So here, this is what you tell yourself about what you're able to achieve. Ten of Cups. That's hilarious. I knew it was going to be something like this. Because you're Aries. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Aries, of course. You're so freaking positive. You are. I wish, I wish other signs had as much of these cups as you do. It's like, I can do it. You're like the first to say it, too. Man, that's awesome. So, yeah, you're just being yourself. Right on. I love it. Okay. So, here, this is a way you isolate yourself. Dreamer of Wands. See, you're just thinking of new things to conquer. But how is that isolating? Oh, you know what? I'm only really getting this because it's coming out right next to here. Because you know this house does look slightly abandoned, right? Which could feed into this whole isolation, being alone kind of thing. It's almost like you don't stick around to enjoy the thing to the fullest before you move on to the next thing. And that somehow creates some kind of isolation for you. So I don't think it's intentional isolation that's going on here. It's like a byproduct. I don't know, is it a byproduct of it's a byproduct of being really gung-ho? So is it a benefit or a drawback? Let's see. Wow, benefit. Wow, Aries. Holy crap. You got Six of Wands. I mean, this is how you do it. This is how you pull shit off. This is amazing. I like it. I mean, this isolation doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I mean, like, you're not alone. I mean, look, the fish is like, hey, bird, hey, what's up, Aries? It's like you're off to the next thing for another success. I mean, it's almost like that's the way it's supposed to be or something. It's really cool. Well, whatever this struggle is, either you've already surpassed it, and learned this year. If not, if you're still in struggle mode, Aries, come on, you've got tap into this, tap into this, okay? And then no worries. I mean, no worries. You're gonna figure it out. It's, it's gonna work out in one way or the other. So here is something lost. What is lost or perceived as lost? Seven of Pentacles. Oh, that's not that bad. That's actually pretty cool because it's Seven of Pentacles. That's that card of boredom, right? And you're really not that boring of a sign, really. I mean, you got a lot going on. Shit, even when you're isolating, you're not boring. So you're losing, like, if for some reason you're in a rut, like if there are Aries out there that are in a rut or going through a struggle or feel alone somehow, like that is going to dissipate. That's you're losing that. It's going away. I mean, you've got it's like you don't see it now, but there's this little rainbow here in the card. And the only other rainbow I see is this right here. So tell yourself it's gonna get better. And so how to find, well, let's see, how to find it. How to find that rainbow. Ace of Swords. What? Very cool, Aries. This is truth and victory. Truth and victory. I mean, there's like success all over the place here. So, if you are having this success, if you are feeling this good, enjoy it and maybe share with others, you know? And if you are in a rut or if you are not feeling alone, just know that things are going to get freaking better, okay? So, Aries, let's get you some oracle cards. And this is just advice or message from Spirit for Aries. Keep going. So we have resistance here. We have resistance. It's card number 40, and I'm just seeing that keep going. Keep going. You're on a roll here, Aries. Keep going. Yeah, so what? You might lose a couple feathers. Who cares? Who cares? Keep going. And then we have pleasure. Pleasure and observation. So with pleasure, this is the road to happiness. It's like this gateway right here. It leads here, Aries. It leads here to the Ten of Cups. And you know, there might be for some of you where there is some resistance to telling yourself how awesome you are, how much you can achieve, right? But when you do it, when you do this, it feels good. And so, observation here. Oh, you are being observed. That's awesome. This is like you being observed by the universe, okay? It's like they're I know you're being noticed, Aries. It's like by the universe, by others, like people notice you. Whether you think they do or not, they notice you. And you know what? I bet you there's not a whole lot of people that have a really bad impression of you. I mean, I know so many Aries that are just like they're just like a joy to be around. I mean, yeah, sure, there's some toxic Aries out there, but there's toxic everybody's out there. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty cool that, like, we're showing Aries some love here. All right. Aries, thank you so much for being here. I love this message, and I will see you later. Bye, Aries.